Hi, this is Takashi from Jazz Lab Japan. Today I just want to share with you another, you know, very rare and a great reissue series of TBM, Three Blind Mice. And I already talked about the superb reissue, the, one of the best sounding, reissue of TBM by the, Craftman Records, founded by the legendary Mr. Koki Haniwa, who produced, was a main producer of the legendary Blue Note Premium Reissue series by the Disc Union, and yeah, he did a kind of interesting approach that, of course, they used the original master tape, and at the same time, they just skipped the process of using the stamper, after making the master disc straight from the lacquer disc. They used that master disc to press the copy. So that way, of course, skipping the other processes, the sound quality becomes, much more closer to the original master tape, right? That's what they did with that, Premium Reissue series. The same approach that Mr. Koki Haniwa did with this Premium Reissue series that I will show you right now. But the difference is that this time he made it 45 RPM, 2 LPs, for each title. So that's the difference. It's like the analog productions, did with their Blue Note Reissue series, in the U.S. So Mr. Koki Haniwa, did the same kind of approach, and it is very rare. And since they just made a limited number of copies at the time of the release in 2018. That's the year that Mr. Koki Haniwa founded the company, the label Craftman Records here in Japan. So it's very difficult, for you to get one of those titles, the reissues. But fortunately, I got just 2 titles, this time, which I'll show you right now. The both titles are very, very popular, right? This is the Suzuki Isao quartet, trio quartet, blow up. Yeah, this is one of them, and the other is Gartok, Yama and Jiro's Wave. Yeah, that's the Tsuyoshi Yamamoto. Yeah, album. Yes. So these are the 2 titles I got this time, and as I said, they just skip the process of using the stamper. They just use the master disc direct from the lacquer disc to press these copies, and this time they made it 45 RPM, 2 LPs set. Yeah. So let me tell you, yeah, of course the sound quality is good, but I don't know what I can say. Compared to the other premium reissue, the clarity of the sound, I think, is almost like the same. It's very clear, and yeah, it's very, good sound. It's just superb. But the only difference I noticed is a kind of dynamism. The sound with these 2 LP sets reissue is much more dynamic. Yeah, much more dynamic, and the level of the gain, is much stronger. It's like the sound has a punch, like yeah, coming to your stomach. Yeah, that's the difference with these premium reissue series, with 2 LP 45 RPM reissue series. And as I said, it's kind of difficult for you to get one of two titles or the other titles on the market right now, because they just pressed just a limited number of the copies in 2018. But in case you found one or two titles or the other titles on the market, I would suggest, yeah, it's better for you to get it. Yeah, that's rare, a real collector's item, and very good, very good. The only negative point that I can point out with these two LP reissue is that they didn't include the liner notes. With the other premium reissues, they just restore the original liner notes, like a small booklet type, right? But with these reissues, not there. If you look at the jacket sleeve, yeah, two LPs, they restore the original label design. That's good. But if you look at the sleeve, yeah, sleeve, it's a gatefold, yeah, like this gatefold sleeve. So they put the liner note inside the gatefold sleeve like this, yeah. And inside the sleeve, there is no liner note, yeah, no liner note, nothing. Yes. Yeah, that's the only negative point I can, point out with this Premium Reissue series. But otherwise, the pressing quality, the sleeve quality, and the sound quality, furthermore, is just fantastic. Yeah, it's just fantastic. So in case you don't know this Premium Reissue series by the Craftman Records, I would suggest you to dig it. Yeah. That's it for today. I hope you like it. And lastly, I would say, just continue staying safe, healthy, and be connected with the music we love, jazz. Thank you for watching today, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.